This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so of course, football, the order of the day. A number of parties going on around town, including the one here at Silver Dollar on Farrington Road. However, there are some other sporting events to report. Some major changes are coming in regards to qualifying for basketball at both the Olympic and world levels. That was a major topic of discussion this weekend at the Caribbean Basketball Confederation's annual assembly, which took place at the Atlantis Resort. And this new system is expected to pay huge dividends for countries like the Bahamas.
If the Bahamas basketball team qualifies from the central basket, it would give them an opportunity to be seen here at home in the home and away game system. So it is better in some cases for countries like the Bahamas, who are well placed because of the development in terms of the strength of their basketball programs, to be able to bring championships here. And you would have at least maybe in any given year 3 to 6 games, home games, where you have the basketball fans of the Bahamas coming to be able to see their teams perform. Unfortunately, now it's just in the men, but we're hoping to see it translate into the Women's Championship in a few years.
In order to qualify for the Olympics and World Championships, the Bahamas Basketball Federation would definitely like to have the services of Buddy Hield, and BBF First Vice President Mario Bowleg spoke about Buddy's availability moving forward.
Right now, we know that Buddy's not going to be able to play with us this summer. We spoke with Buddy from last summer, and we knew that if he did what he had to do this year, which we all can see, that he would be working out with NBA teams and trying to get an NBA draft. So we're going to leave Buddy alone and let him do what he has to do. And Buddy's just playing off the train, and our hopes is that he would be drafted in the top 5 and he'll get on a team there. He can have a productive season within in his professional career. Central Basket is going to be June 20-26 in Panama, and we're going to just put the best team we can possible and hopefully move on to the next level where Buddy could come and assist us.
In addition to Buddy, Jonquel Jones also appears to be a top 5 pick for the upcoming WNBA draft. BBF President Charlie Softly Robbins had the opportunity to work with both players in Grand Bahama, and he says they are definitely role models.
You know what's so good about it? You have these kids, and these kids will talk about you on ESPN. They'll talk about you on the local radio. They don't forget where they came from. And she knows what she has to do. The offensive play, you could find dime a dozen. But it's been good hard defense, that can get you through. And then, it also, with Buddy, they talk about his attitude. His attitude is phenomenal. Him and John Quill have the same attitude. They're from humble beginnings, and that's what makes it so good. Usually we find people are so rowdy, behaving so rowdy, but not these two. These two are very humble, and the parents are humble. And guess what? The both of them from 8 Mile Rock. That's something, eh? But they're going to do well, and I hope that we have both of them, one in the NBA and one in the WNBA. That's history for the Bahamas.
The Star Trackers Classic took place yesterday at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, and organizer David Charlton was all smiles.
We have all hands on deck. Our officials are doing a fantastic job keeping the meet tight. We have no downtime. And one of the key things I think is making it happen also is the brand new electronic gun that was donated by the Star Trackers and Baker Construction. The gun does not need to be reloaded. There's no false start in terms of blanks not working properly. So we are doing a fantastic job of rolling this meet along.
In the past, the Star Trackers Classic put an emphasis on attracting competitors from outside of the Bahamas, but this year the focus switched to providing more opportunities for family island athletes.
We're trying to see if we can get as many persons as possible and the best that we can to qualify for Carifta. We have some of the teams up to 30, 40 members from Grand Bahama, so we have about 6 teams actually out of Grand Bahama. We have 2 teams out of Eleuthera, we have Moores Island, and then we have North Andros, which is a really powerful team.
And speaking about North Andros, we had a chance to catch up with head coach John Ingram.
We brought over a good crew, to support the Star Trackers track meet and also to enhance our running abilities for an upcoming events. We have 5 capable Carifta athletes, right now, and we're working on that at each meet. Each meet we get better, so hopefully we can excel at Carifta this year.
There were two special guests at yesterday's Star Trackers Classic. World Championship bronze medalist in the men's 400-meter hurdles Jeffrey Gibson made an appearance, along with Jamaican great Maurice Smith, who won silver in the men's decathlon at the 2007 World Championships. Smith is in town promoting the inaugural Atlanta Relays, which will take place May 28th and 29th.
The Atlanta, Georgia Relays care about the development of the youths. So we want to come down here and involve the Bahamas as much as we can, because we're new and we're growing. So we want the Caribbean to grow with us. It's been a tremendous response, not just from the Caribbean. You know, we're doing a lot of advertising in America as well. You know, we have teams from California coming, boys and girls from New York. We have teams coming from Tennessee, South Carolina, Alabama. You know, we have the fastest 4x1 team, Elite Speed, high school team in Georgia. They already went sub 40 in the 4x1, so that's big as far as the top relay teams in high school coming up.
The 2016 Farmers Key Class C Regatta, all history now. Julian Gibson has a wrap-up.
Benson, after losing the first race, VDK came storming back in the second race for a first-place finish, and she capped it off in the third race, winning the third race and the overall championship from Farmers Key. Crew members from the VDK simply elated.
A little disappointing results for VDK fans yesterday, and so, you know, they called in the backup crew, and I came in on the seaplane, landed on the beach. You know, we sailed today, we won both races.
The fugitive, she really was sailing good. But we came out on top, and all the best to Georgetown Regatta.
Congratulations to the VDK, successful at the Farmers Key Regatta. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
And that will do it for sports. Enjoy the rest of your Super Bowl Sunday.